So your team has started developing agents, and now they're coming to you and asking about how to measure and track performance, usage, and cost. Well, Looker just developed the BigQuery Agent Analytics Block that sits over your telemetry data and allows you to see dashboards and explores right out of the box. Now, when you build with Agent Development Kit or LangChain, you can stream your telemetry data right into BigQuery, and then you can model it with LookML. To get this set up initially, there's a little bit of groundwork you have to do. You have to link your agent to BigQuery through the BigQuery API, which you need to enable. And then you need to authenticate your app if you're developing locally, or you have to give the right permissions to your service account. That's BigQuery Job User and BigQuery Data Editor. Then you're going to want to set up a cloud project and a dataset ID in BigQuery. And then note that in your plugin configuration in your ADK app. Okay, then we run our app, get a few prompts and responses in so we can see data streaming into the BigQuery dataset. Let's check it out. As you can see, the schema is populated by the plugin, which you can configure further to pinpoint what data you want streaming into your dataset. Run a query to see your data. When I run this query, I can see that the user message was received, the agent started, the request was sent to the LLM, and then we can also see the response. Now that you have your telemetry data streaming into BigQuery, you're going to want to connect your Looker block. First, make a connection from BigQuery to Looker, and then go to the marketplace and install the block directly through the marketplace by indicating the connection, the cloud project where your data is hosted, the dataset ID, and the table, which is usually defaulted to agent_events. At this point, you don't need any LookML knowledge to start using this Looker block right away. If you just stop here after installing and connecting, you can give your business users access to a dashboard right now. But if you're like me and you want to pull this block directly into another project, you can import it by indicating the URL of the GitHub repository and branch name in the remote dependency parameter that's defined in a manifest file in your project folder. The files from the block always import as read-only. So to refine and extend them, you need to indicate that you want to carry over your views and your explores into your model file. Also, because dashboard files are tied to the original model, you want to copy them all the way over into your local project, and then swap the model they point to and give them a unique name. To show an example of how to extend a block, I wanted to see the user prompts that were fed through an ADK project and then show you how that worked. So I wrote a dimension in Looker to parse them from JSON, using the BigQuery syntax for JSON value. And then I used the syntax in LookML to extend the view. When I committed the change and deployed, the prompt value became available in my query to explore. You can do similar things with other data fields. Additionally, we have dashboard agents. You can have a conversation with your dashboard and it will take into account all the filters that you've applied. This allows business users to gain insight along with their exploration and save you time for more complicated business intelligence questions. Let's show just a really quick example of how dashboard agents worked. On my little app, I'm going to ask it, what is the prediction for 5 days of using my app for token usage? It does a really simple calculation, but you can dig into this and see what else it can answer. Try installing the agent analytics from the marketplace to have a fast dashboard, or extend it yourself and tell the Looker community how you did it so that the information is available to all. All right, thanks for listening, and I hope you get to use this block. Chat soon.